So, have you ever found yourself facing a big health decision and just wishing you had, well, another expert opinion?
Yeah.
Just to be absolutely sure. Today we're doing a deep dive into something that's making that much more possible. It's this booming area of virtual second opinions, or VSOs, particularly in women's health radiology.
Yeah.
Our mission today is really to give you a shortcut to understanding this whole shift, because it's not small. We're talking a global market jumping from around $7 billion now to potentially over $20 billion pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really interesting, it seems women are driving this, making up something like 73% of virtual care users. Huge number. Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, it's actually simpler than it might sound. A VSO in radiology. It just means another specialist, sometimes a whole team, looks at your existing scans and reports remotely. So no need for you to travel. The main goals are, well, giving you peace of mind, for one.
Peace of mind, right?
Yeah, or validating the first diagnosis. Sometimes it might even suggest different treatments or maybe help you avoid tests you don't actually need.
That validation part is key. And it's kind of amazing. I saw a study that said, 67% of second opinions actually change the original diagnosis or the treatment plan for serious conditions. And specifically for breast imaging, it's like almost 30% get a different finding after reinterpretation, and for 13%, it leads to a major change in how their care is managed. That's quite...
Yeah, significant. And it's not always that the first read was wrong, necessarily. Sometimes it's just the nuance, a fresh perspective, especially from a specialist, on complex images, which kind of answers why women especially seek these out. It boils down to wanting certainty, clarity, particularly if the diagnosis feels complicated, and also getting access to those subspecialists, like dedicated breast imagers. They just tend to have higher cancer detection rates than general radiologists. They see more, they specialize.
Okay, so it's that specialized expertise that really makes the difference. Not just any second opinion, but the right one.
Mm-hmm.
Quality, yeah. And you can see why people worry. Fear of misdiagnosis is real. I mean, finding out that up to 35% of breast cancers might be missed on mammograms initially, that's unsettling. Plus, let's be honest, trying to read those reports, all that medical jargon, heterogeneous densities, what does that even mean to most of us? You just want someone to explain it clearly.
Exactly. And VSOs, they kind of tackle the other hurdles too, the ones with traditional appointments, things like fear of painful procedures or worrying about the cost. Those follow-up tests, they often mean out-of-pocket costs for you, right? Affects over 70% of folks with commercial insurance.
The costs add up.
Yeah, and the sheer logistics. Taking time off work, getting there, VSOs being remote, just cuts through a lot of that hassle for you.
So what's making this all possible, technically speaking? I know there's foundational stuff like DCOM. That's like the universal translator for medical images, yeah. So they can be shared anywhere.
Precisely. DCOM is key for interoperability.
And PASS, that's the secure storage part, like a super secure cloud for your scans.
Exactly. PASS handles the secure storage and access. But beyond that, AI is becoming a huge player here. It's not just about helping radiologists spot things earlier, though it does that, like finding signs of chronic disease on routine scans sometimes. A really big thing AI does now is improve your understanding. It can help translate those complex reports into plain English, give you explanations for the jargon. That's huge for clarity.
Wow, AI is a translator. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So why is this all taking off right now? It seems like a perfect storm. You've got people wanting more convenience, obviously. Then there's the sheer volume of imaging going up while we're facing a potential radiologist shortage, something like 42,000 short by 2033.
That's the projection, yeah. A big gap.
And of course, post-COVID, everyone's just more comfortable with virtual care in general. It's normalized now.
Definitely. It's a convergence of all those things. But it's not without challenges still. We're still dealing with tricky state-by-state rules for doctors' licenses to practice remotely. And insurance reimbursement is, well, inconsistent, which often means you might face significant out-of-pocket costs. Could be anywhere from, say, $750 up to $2,500 sometimes.
Oof. Okay, so access is improving, but cost can still be a barrier. Good to know. So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you, the listener, navigating your health? These VSO platforms, they really offer a way to boost diagnostic accuracy, get that peace of mind, and importantly, empower you with information you can actually understand, especially in women's health.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe a final thought to leave you with. Just imagine a future where getting a high-quality expert second opinion isn't a hassle, but just a standard, easy part of your healthcare. How could that change things? How diagnoses get confirmed, how treatments are decided, and maybe most importantly, how you feel about the entire process. Something to think about.